Hello, I'm Hal Ottaway with the Wichita Postcard Club, and we're here once again for another session of Wichita Postcard of the Week. In the past sessions, I've showed you different kinds of postcards, real photographic, where it was taken with someone's camera, and that film was then processed and printed. And when the recipients received their order back at the drugstore or a photo studio or something, they had been printed on postcard back paper. So then they could write a little note to Aunt Sarah or so forth and send it to Grandma and say, this is where we live, or this is what we did last Sunday, that kind of thing. That's a real photographic postcard. We've seen a lot of color cards. We've seen advertising postcards. There are many ways to collect. Today, I want to show you something different, and this is a governmental postal card. Has more of a philatelic or stamp collecting interest in that it's a postcard that has the printed postage up in the upper right corner, and you can see that it's a penny postcard or penny postal card. And you can also see that this is it's from the city of Wichita, Kansas, and their Department of Health and Trash Division. What this is something simple. It's a bill for trash collecting. And we can see from the postmark on the front that it's October 1, 1948, 72 years ago. This was mailed to somebody in West Wichita on West Douglas, where they lived. This was a bill that was given to them. It was noted here that it's either a quarterly bill or a monthly bill. But they were asking for quarterly payment, which would mean 4 times a year. And they were billing them for $2.50, so you could pay that, 3 months billing, or you could have thought about it, maybe even sending $5 and getting 6 months, or $10 for the whole year of trash collecting at their home, which was a pretty good deal. But it was 72 years ago, and lots of things have changed and happened, and prices have gone up, and so it's much more today. Let me say that a card like this would have been purchased by the city of Wichita at the post office, and they came in big uncut sheets with maybe 20 or 30 images on this big sheet. That sheet of postcards or postal cards was taken to a printer, and this whole postal card was printed both sides. After that, it was at the printer. They would cut it into postal card sizes, sent back to the city of Wichita, and there it would have been addressed with probably a little die or a little address link where it would have been hand pressed on each one, but somebody there at the office would have done that. On the other side of the postal card, you see there's a trash truck, and we wish that it wasn't so heavily canceled, but then it's just the way it is, and you can still see the truck, and this is how they were. This is what they looked like when I was a little boy. We had trash collecting in Wichita, and then we had garbage collecting. 2 different types of trucks, 2 different types of containers taking the trash from your house or the garbage from your house. Everyone had a garbage pail out by their garage or something. So anyway, I don't have any postcards or postal cards pertaining to garbage, but this one on trash. The sanitary division of the Department of Health, and we hope to keep everything clean and tidy. And they certainly did a good job. But that's the story of this postal card, and a different kind, and sometimes you can find these at stamp shows, or get with a dealer that has postal history or has other things. Maybe he does not a postcard dealer, but he might have postal cards that you can look at both front and back and determine that, well, that's from your hometown, that's from Wichita, and it kind of enables you to see more of the whole picture of life during the time that this was used. And this was 1948, shortly after World War II. Okay, that's it for today, and thanks for listening, and look forward to seeing you next time.